Welcome to Fit to Be Real.
And a little extra.
We're talking fast food today.
What?
I don't even know the last time I was in a fast food establishment.
We go more than I like to admit.
Where?
McDonald's, Happy Meals for the
What?
kids, I know, and Chipotle. I know some people don't consider Chipotle fast food.
What?
Dr. Justin thinks it's an actual meal, but it is fast food, and it is
high in not great stuff, but also maybe better than other choices like McDonald's Happy Meals.
I know, I'm a horrible parent. However, sometimes I have to. Sometimes, you need to grab and go. You need to, you forgot to make lunch.
Yeah, no, I get it. We used to have Taco Bell, Boston Market, Burger King.
Boston Market.
Boston Market was like every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday with our pop. And I have to say, I used to think that was not fast food. I used to think that was like Thanksgiving.
It was like a restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it was like a diner.
Yeah.
No, it was fast food. Sometimes you can't avoid it though. Or you're on a road trip and there's nothing around and you just have to grab something. And we're going to talk about the healthy things to grab if that is what you have to do.
Yeah, what to look for when you see those calorie counts that are listed next to the item number, and what to really not let yourself get affected by the healthy halo, it's called.
What?
Have you not heard that?
No, is it what I have? Because I'm an angel.
Oh my God. You have devil horns.
Do I have a healthy halo on right now?
No, I'm going to throw grapes at you. A healthy halo is what an establishment is marketed as healthy, but it actually isn't. And
Really?
we kind of get sucked into that marketing of, Subway sandwiches are really good for you and healthy for you, or just getting a salad at the salad bar is way better than getting a burger. That halo effect of
basically
it's marketing. It's a marketing ploy.
Right. Untrue facts.
Yeah. So we'll talk through that.
Let's do it.
We were pausing.
Oh.
We didn't need that. We were just pausing for the music. Happens every single week.
I always want to end it with like a little. Sorry, I kicked the table.
I'm Victoria.
Hey guys, I'm Carly.
We did. We went to all of the fast food restaurants. Restaurants?
I know.
I don't know what they're called.
Well, our dad would take us to Taco Bell every Saturday.
And we get cinnamon twists.
Cinnamon twists.
That was my favorite in the whole world. And I'd be like, Dad, get another bag. And they were like 25 cents.
I know. I'm not a cinnamon twist fan because I don't like cinnamon. But I would get a triple. I was a hefty child. I would get one of those triple layer burritos. Remember?
Oh my God, yes. And you never knew how to fold it.
No.
Dad always had to fold your burrito.
To this day. And Melody, I try and fold hers. And I'm like, we got to call Dad. I can't do it. I cannot fold a taco.
Okay. I don't really want to talk about that
Okay.
anymore. I can't address that anymore. But we did. We went to fast food places. Number one, it was the thing to do back then. And number two, when Mom opened the dance studio, there wasn't a lot of time. And so she did exactly what you just described. It was just like last minute, grab and go. Maybe it wasn't I forgot to pack lunch. It was just like, we need lunch. This is where we're going to go. And it's cheap.
But however, back in the day, they did not have, number one, a calorie count. They did not have healthy options. They didn't have vegan. They didn't have vegetarian. Now a lot of fast food, they said, I'm doing air quotes here, are health conscious.
Right.
I'm air quoting that because not everything is healthy, but they do have options now, which they did not have back in the day in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah, that's true. Because the FDA implemented that menu calorie nutritional count. It started in 2014 and it took from 2014 and 2018 to actually come to fruition.
Make it happen.
And become a law. And so what happened, which is interesting, that if you're a chain establishment of 2 or more locations with the exact same name, you were under that law.
You had to put the calorie count next to the
like,
item.
If you're just like a restaurant, or maybe it's like a fast food thing, but it's just like that corner store, you didn't have to do that. You have to be a chain of 2 or more places.
I didn't know that.
So what happened is they would either change the ingredients to their menus that people knew really, really well. And a lot of people would be like, ooh, this is different.
Mm-hmm.
Why is this different? Or they were decreasing the size because they had to put the calorie count and it didn't look good.
I mean, I remember being like, whoa, wow, yes, I get to see how many calories, because we were older at that point. And
Like
then being
Panera.
like, oh my God.
Yeah.
The thing I've been eating for 10 years is 27,000 calories.
In a half of a sandwich.
I can't get that anymore.
Yeah.
So it was like both good and bad, because you got the real deal, and then it was like ruined for you. You couldn't enjoy it anymore.
Ignorance was like bliss.
Yeah.
Stop hitting the table.
Sorry.
So we're going to keep that in there.
I was disappointed in that when that happened. I do remember that.
But with that, so even if you're looking at a board and you're about to order, I'm picturing Panera because they just have like the most items that I can.
They have a lot of, and they had that you pick two. You can pick like
Half
a
and half.
salad or a sandwich or a soup.
And you think you're doing a good job because you're doing half of a salad and a soup, and you get to pick the piece of bread, like a baguette or an apple or a bag of chips. So even if you're picking an apple, you're like, I'm doing really well for myself. And you're actually eating your entire day's worth of calories in one meal.
Or if you're like me, you go for the half a sandwich, soup in a bread bowl.
Oh my God.
And also pick a baguette for dipping on the side. I
never did that.
gained like 80 pounds with each child for that, because of that reason.
I never did the bread bowl.
Oh my God.
I never did the bread bowl, but I did like a taco salad bowl. Not from Panera, but you know when you can get a taco salad, it comes in that tortilla bowl.
The hard one?
Yes. That is one of the worst things you can do, even though it's a salad.
It's right, because it's a fried taco shell.
Right.
But then you think you're having a salad. Yeah, but then you have the sour cream guacamole, all that stuff in it. And you're like, oh, but there's lettuce.
Mystery meat. Yeah. It's
Mystery.
the healthy halo. It's the healthy halo. So we're not going to get too deep into numbers here, but just so that you have a frame of reference when we are going down the better choices and the shocking choices and whatever it is that we're list for you. It says that 2,000 calories is like the daily intake, but it's completely individual and it's different per person and it's different for kids than it is for adults. And I hope that's an obvious reason as to why. They're just smaller. So they eat less. Girls and boys between like toddler age 2 to 3, max for an active child would be like 1,400 calories.
Really?
But you have to be an active child.
Right.
And then if you go up from 4 to 8-year-olds, girls or boys, girls is like 1,800 calories. Boys goes to the 2,000 mark. Boys. Yeah. But that's still active.
Right.
If it's like a little more sedentary, subtract a couple hundred from the calorie count. Then you get to the adults, and it's really not that far off. Max for active for a female, an adult female, from like 9. That's not an adult, but 9 up to, it says 51 plus.
Oh, we stop at 51.
We stop at 51.
Okay.
It's the max is like 2,200 calories, but you have to be active. For men, and it's not, doesn't stop at 51. It stops 56 to 60. Done.
Oh.
Just 60 though.
60 and you are no longer a man.
No. Yeah. Then you
Okay.
don't have to care about your calorie count. Their max is like 2,600 calories for an active. So I'm looking at all this and I'm like, okay, I mean, that's what we've always heard. 2,000 calories per day to a degree. But then what's active?
Yeah.
Like what makes you an active person? What makes you a sedentary person or whatever? So really quickly, a sedentary person to me, I'm like, oh, you sit on the couch, you do nothing all day. Like that's sedentary.
To me, that's somebody who sits at an office all day.
Right.
Yeah.
So the way that they describe it is that it's just daily function.
Just walking to the fridge to get your cup of noodles.
I hope to God it's not a cup of noodles.
In the fridge. I don't know why.
But yeah, in the fridge. Wait a second.
I don't cook much. We know this about me.
Maybe it's not to get food. Maybe it's just to like wake up and then get changed.
Yeah, I like that too.
And then go to work. And then go to the grocery store. Like that's just daily activity. That's sedentary.
I mean, I would agree with that.
Yeah, sedentary to me feels so stagnant where you're not moving at all.
You're just saying
you're unhealthy.
You're saying S words. That's it.
Moderate activity.
Okay, there's an M.
That goes to, you do some physical, like light physical activity, but it said in terms of like walking, you would do 1.5 miles to 3 miles in an hour.
In an hour?
Walking.
Okay.
So that's a moderate, plus your daily life.
Right.
That's a moderate level of like metabolism burn throughout the day. And then active is 3 or more miles in 1 hour.
That's active.
That's active, plus your physical activity and probably another workout. Like you're moving.
You're moving and grooving.
Moving and grooving. So
what are we?
We're active. Except for Sundays.
I don't know. I have a double on Sunday.
Yeah.
So
never mind. Every other Sunday.
Yeah.
But I think that makes a difference because you can't be like, oh, I'm allowed to have the max of 2,600 calories, but I basically have a moderate lifestyle. So you have to, it's different. Obviously talk to your doctor if you really want to dive into what is appropriate for your body type, for your BMI, for all your, I was going to say septics.
Another S word.
No. All your
sepsis.
No. Metrics.
Very different than sepsis. You might get sepsis from some of these restaurants we're about to talk about.
Metrics. If you want to know your metrics, go to a doctor. Okay. So let's get into the actual fast food.
Yeah, let's do it.
This is going to make me hungry.
I know. But we're also going to talk about the things that you should get if you are going to these fast food places because you have to, because your kids want to go there or you're traveling, like all those reasons we already said. Here are the good options, the ones to go for so that you're not looking at the menu and staring at calories and being like, I don't know what to get. Like,
it gets overwhelming.
Because the salad's not always the best choice.
It's not. That is I forget when I learned that because we used to go to Ruby Tuesdays.
Mm-hmm.
Remember Ruby Tuesdays?
Yeah.
In the mall. And there was a salad bar when you walked in. And it's kind of like the Olive Garden. Oh my God, Olive Garden.
Oh, what about the Sizzler?
Oh,
Sizzler.
Well, no. Sizzler was like smorgasbord, right?
Yeah,
it was all you can eat, everything
salad
everywhere.
Bar. Yeah.
But like everything kind of bar. There was a chicken station. There was.
Remember the pudding?
Oh my God, the pudding station.
The pudding station. Yeah.
Sizzler was its own magic.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
If you're old enough to remember the Sizzler,
I forgot about this.
You're old enough to remember the Sizzler.
Kudos to you. Those little Jello squares.
We survived. It did not kill us.
We survived.
It did not kill us.
I used to love when we were allowed to go to the Sizzler. I was like, oh, this is a good day.
Yeah.
Something good's happening today.
We're rich.
Oh my gosh. But yes, a salad bar would be what we would go to be like, oh, well, we're going to be good.
Yeah, we're going to have a salad.
But then we went 4 or 5 times.
With pasta. Like we put pasta on the salad.
Bacon bits.
Just because it has lettuce underneath and you can't see the lettuce because you filled it with meats and pasta.
Oh my God, I would put the worst things on it and be like, light Italian dressing.
Yeah, but I did a salad.
Ridiculous. And you can't go back 3, 4, 5 times. Like Olive Garden's all you can eat breadsticks and salads and soups. That adds up, right? So anyway, Chick-fil-A apparently is like the healthier of the fast foods from what I hear and like the best chicken sandwiches ever. I've never had them.
I've had them.
Have you?
I have.
Are they good?
They're good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Facts. Love it. But there is a salad option at the Chick-fil-A. It is called the Market Salad. And it has chicken, it has berries, it has all these things in it. It's 540 calories. So if you're going to compare that to a sandwich with bread, that probably looks pretty good on the sign. What you have to be careful of is the sodium. So that's where things get bad for the next day. Like you wake up, I don't eat Chinese food anymore, but you wake up the next day and you are puffy and you're bloated and you can't take your rings off. That's the sodium content of the meal. So we won't stay here for too long, but this salad has over 1,000 milligrams of sodium.
Yeah.
Over 1,000. That is so many. That's so many. You want less than 2,300 a day, and that's about a teaspoon.
Yeah.
That equals to about a teaspoon. So if 1,000's just in this salad, that's about half of a teaspoon just of salt. And it doesn't seem like a lot when you say teaspoon, but that's a lot when this is just one meal of your day. So I would still probably, if I'm going to be at Chick-fil-A, I would opt for this because it looks good. And 540 for calories and all the other, protein is high. It's good. It's not a bad option.
The next one, we're going to move to Starbucks because everybody goes to Starbucks. It's just what you do. And if you're going to grab that coffee and you're like, oh my gosh, I need to grab breakfast or I need a snack before I go to my next thing, you're grabbing and going. They suggest the eggs and cheddar protein box, which, I mean, what a good name. If you're going to go for something, go for the protein. It comes with hard-boiled eggs, apples, grapes, cheddar cheese, bread, and honey peanut butter. Looks decent. Good. Yeah, it sounds good. It's not, my favorite thing would not be to go for like a piece of bread and some peanut butter. But if you're going to grab and go, and this is your only option, grab the protein box. It has 460 calories and only, I'm saying only, 450 grams of sodium. So not horrible for a grab and go.
Yeah.
But, it's not bad. So that protein box is okay.
And that's Starbucks.
That's Starbucks.
Yeah, that's impressive, actually. I never remember that Starbucks has food.
Well, we don't like packaged food. Victoria and I do not eat anything. We try not to eat anything that comes from a box or a bag.
Yeah.
So that's not our go-to. But if we had to, it's packaged and it would be okay for us.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Especially we drive to Kentucky all the time because our brother Billy lives in Kentucky. But
just for fun. We just love Kentucky.
It's a good time. But you pass through West Virginia. I remember we stopped at Biscuits and Gravy or something.
Biscuit World.
Biscuit World. Uh-huh. Biscuit World was the only option. Mm-hmm. And we had to have Biscuit World. So it was definitely an experience and we can chalk it off the list of things to do. But oh my gosh, I've never felt worse in my life.
Yes. Because we had the biscuits.
And the gravy.
Because
that's all the menu had.
Yeah.
There were no other options. But I digress. So I'm going to go to McDonald's.
Yeah, do it.
And this is a McDonald's hamburger. And it's their classic burger. When you think McDonald's, think of what that is. That's exactly what we're talking about. No frills, no changes. So it's only 250 calories.
Only.
For that one little burger. It has a relatively high gram of fat. I just want to say the sodium's 510. It's half of what that Chick-fil-A salad
was. Yeah, that's crazy.
Half. And I would just venture, before looking at the numbers, I'd be like, oh, McDonald's is the worst. Anything is going to be worse for McDonald's than it is going to be anywhere else. But this is the opposite of that.
That's crazy.
Sodium-wise. Fat is a different story. Calories is less. But when it comes to the sodium, and the protein's lower in the burger, too.
Huh.
That salad had more.
Because it's not real protein.
Well, that's not what's listed on the nutritional label. Risk of mystery meat. But
next one, I'm going to stick with the burger here and say if you've ever been to Dairy Queen, you know that they also sell food.
Yep.
So they suggest if you are on the go and you're at Dairy Queen and you just have to have a meal, go for the kids meal. The kids meal cheeseburger. And obviously, we always suggest if you have to do something like this, go for the kids meal. You get a small portion.
Right.
No chance of overeating because everything's smaller. And that's, I feel, is the best option. We used to do kids meals at Boston Market, or I did when I got older, because it's the perfect portion. Still
I never did that.
Fast food, but smaller.
I went for the big carver.
Oh my gosh. The chicken carver.
Yep. Or the turkey carver.
Oh my God, so good. All right, stop. This is Dairy Queen. They suggest going for the kids meal cheeseburger. Okay. It's only 350 calories. Now, that's not with French fries. That is with the bun, though.
Right.
But it does have 620 grams of sodium.
That's worse than McDonald's.
Worse than McDonald's.
Yeah. But probably better of all the options you're going to get at a Dairy Queen.
Yeah. But then you want to get the blizzard afterwards, and then you just stop counting. Just stop. Just don't even look at the calorie count. Just get the blizzard, enjoy it, and move on.
Once you make that decision, you got to just shut your eyes. You just do. All right, now we're going to Chipotle.
Ooh.
And we're doing the burrito bowl, which I always did. I always got the open face like bowl.
I always got the child size burrito. I mean, honest to God, it's the size of a baby.
What?
The burritos that they make for you
Yeah.
is like the size of a baby.
But for the kids menu?
No.
You said child size. You
No,
mean
it
the
is
size of a toddler? A child? Oh my gosh. Oh my God.
Is it not though? I mean, honestly, it's 5 pounds.
You've never
gotten the
I've
burrito?
only gotten the bowl.
Oh my God, no.
It's basically a burrito without the tortilla, which to me in my brain was like, I'm healthier.
Right, because I'm not getting the tortilla with the carbs or whatever.
I'm going to put all the stuff on it.
Right.
So they suggest to go for a chicken bowl with black beans, brown rice, and 2 servings of veggies.
Oh.
So
like
I think that might mean like pico de gallo or
peppers and onions.
Peppers and onions that you could put on there just to get some of the calcium and the vitamin D in. But a burrito bowl just like that with a little bit of cheddar cheese, I don't think this is adding in guacamole or sour cream, is 655 calories, 22.5 grams of fat, and that 1,000 milligram of sodium.
1,000.
But protein is 51, so it's a high protein packed meal.
So basically, you have to weigh your options here. If you want protein, you go for it.
Exactly.
If you're salt conscious.
Yes.
Maybe it's not the option for you.
Right. But that's the whole point of this is that if you're going to go to Chipotle, go for the open face burrito. And these are just the metrics for that open face burrito. So I'm sure there are worse items there, but if you want to be a little bit healthier making a decision at Chipotle, that would be the way to go.
Well, if you're talking about metrics, that's perfect. But if you want sepsis, let's talk about Taco Bell.
Oh my God.
Because you can definitely get sepsis from Taco Bell. Again, we grew up on Taco Bell and thinking that was the Mexican cuisine.
Yes, I did.
I was like,
Sure
we have
did.
made it to Mexico.
Then we went to Mexico and I was like, I don't know anything about the world.
I know.
Those tacos are so good.
We went on a cruise to Mexico when we were younger. And then when I met Andrew, fun fact, Andrew used to do movies in Mexico and he speaks Spanish. And so he took me to Ensenada in Mexico and they have street carts everywhere.
Right.
And it's just a guy in a 4-poster cart going to the beach to get seafood, bringing it back to his cart and literally handing it to you. Like they fry it up real quick. Those tacos in Mexico, in Ensenada, best thing I've ever had in my life.
I believe it.
You're watching the guy go to the ocean with a net, come back.
Yeah, I don't think I could do that.
Okay.
I don't really want to remember that fish has a life.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Not
But
for you.
I understand how fresh you're talking about.
Close your eyes and then eat it. It is amazing. Okay. Anyway, Taco Bell. So if you're at Taco Bell, you want to get the Power Menu Bowl. So guess what? I learned in researching this.
Okay.
A lot of fast food restaurants have secret menu items.
What?
They're secret.
How do you know? Okay.
Exactly. How do you know?
I
didn't know. They don't put this on the menu. You just have to know. Isn't
interesting?
I know. I don't know if it's on the website. Now I have to, as you would say, do a deeper dive and go see if it's on the website or how you know about these secret menu items. But the Power Menu Bowl is what they say to go to. It has, somewhere between 500 and 900 calories, depending on guacamole, sour cream, and cheese. So if you don't get any of those, it's about 500. If you get all of those, it can go up to 900. But that's
interesting.
That's on the good side of Taco Bell.
But it's also secret.
Yeah,
So.
it's secret. So if you don't know about it, now you know.
Now you know.
Yeah.
Wendy's.
Yes.
I feel like we used to go to Wendy's a lot too.
We did. And we had Frosties. And you dip the French fries in the Frosty. So good.
Oh my gosh. They had a little bit, I think this is mid to early 90s. They had a little salad bar.
Salad bar,
right?
Yeah. Pop used to take us there.
I will never forget this.
I know what you're going to say.
Do you?
Yes.
I put my hand to pick up a piece of broccoli with my hand. Like I wasn't grabbing the tongs and, and I don't remember how old I was.
This was yesterday. Yesterday she did this.
This is pre-COVID, okay?
She was like 6, 7.
Yeah, 8, maybe 9, 10, 11. We're not sure.
In that range. She was between 500 and 900 calories.
I was a youth, and I put my hand to just grab a piece of broccoli, and this old man yelled at me and almost like hit my hand, like to knock it out of my hand, but yelled at me for using my fingers, which absolutely I was wrong. Using my fingers, getting the broccoli or whatever, and my pop was like a knight in shining armor. He was like, "Don't you ever talk to my granddaughter." Blah, 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 blah. But then I do remember sitting down and he was like, "You can't do that. You can't put your hand in the salad bar."
He was scrappy.
I
remember that.
I do too.
Yeah.
And Wendy's had the glass dome, right?
Mm-hmm.
Windows.
So you felt like you were sitting outside,
yes!
But really they were just curved windows.
And like a garden bar.
So fancy.
Well, Wendy's still exists with those square burgers.
I think they're thriving, so it's okay.
But what they suggest is not to get a burger at Wendy's, is to get a chicken sandwich. A grilled chicken sandwich. When in doubt, go grilled.
Chicken it out.
I don't believe that anymore, but yes. But go grilled, don't go fried. Don't go fried anything. I'm pretty sure Chick-fil-A has grilled chicken nugget options.
Okay.
Not fried nuggets. Go for those, especially for the kids too.
I know.
Just do grilled. It's so much better. So this is a grilled chicken sandwich from Wendy's. It's 26 grams of protein, which is really good. And it's only 321 calories. That's with the bread, lettuce, tomato, and it's super simple. Super simple.
Yeah, that's probably what I'd go for. I do go for a chicken sandwich anytime I'm at fast food. Sometimes I take the bun off. Sometimes I eat it, depending. But the chicken is always my go-to.
I think mentally it feels healthier too.
Yeah. We're hitting up Pizza Hut.
Do you know, I actually don't know if I've ever had Pizza Hut.
I think we have it like birthday parties.
Okay.
But we just didn't know. Like Pizza Hut was a big back
true.
in the 90s. Like
we never went to Pizza Hut.
Went. No.
I know it was like an experience to go into a Pizza Hut, but we never did that.
Well, each table had like a glass chandelier over it. Remember? Like the old-timey 80s.
Oh.
So like stained glass little chandelier.
Yeah.
It was like dining.
Right.
Yeah. But this is Pizza Hut, and they have a veggie lovers pizza, thin crust. I know, isn't that cool? It's all the veggies. It's 170 calories per slice, which is pretty good for a piece of pizza. If you're out and you're wanting pizza, that's the pizza to go to, and it's 8 grams of protein and 400 grams of sodium, so not too bad, but a good pizza thin crust veggie option at any place is always the thing to go to.
Love it. Einstein Bros.
Oh my gosh.
What?
I haven't been there.
Oh, I haven't either.
In forever. I mean, no, I've been there, but not in a really long time.
Yeah, there's one close by. They're still around. That's just why I'm picking it, because maybe if it's not actually Einstein Bros, maybe you think of just a breakfast sandwich that you could get at any type of store. And I'm thinking of when we lived in Manhattan, there was a breakfast sandwich place right across the street from the apartment. And oh my gosh, a sausage, egg, and cheese.
Any sausage, egg, and cheese. That is my fave.
Oh, they knew me. They were like, and a chocolate chip muffin. I said, yes. Put it in the bag.
Wait a second. Breakfast sandwich and muffin?
Shut up. I was unwell, but I was eating good. Sometimes I would order 2.
I was unwell.
It was chocolate chip muffin with like cinnamon sugar crusted on the outside of the muffin.
Are we allowed to be talking about all of this?
No, it's illegal.
That sounds like I want it right now.
It was amazing. Aw, rest in peace. They're still there. I'm dead. Okay. So, Einstein Bros bagels. Whoa. Einstein Bros Bagels.
Yeah.
Garden avocado egg sandwich. So that just means that there's lettuce and tomato on it, avocado, the egg. There is no sausage or meat, bacon, or anything like that. But it's on a bagel. Everything bagel.
You remember in New York when it was really cool to dig out your bagel? You could order it where they would dig out the center of the bagel. That became really popular when we were there.
No, I would never do that. That's the best part.
I never did it either. But
they offered it.
You could scoop out the bagel, put your whatever you wanted to put inside, make it, I'm quoting, healthier. Because you're like, I took out all those carbs.
The innards.
Yeah, the innards. You never take the innards out of a bagel.
What's wrong with you people? So this avocado breakfast sandwich, and remember, adding avocado is a good unsaturated fat to add to any meal if that's, what you need to add into your diet. It's 500 calories, 18 grams of protein, and not even 1,000 grams of sodium. So this is actually a really good option.
Yeah. I like that.
But remember, there's no bacon. There's no cream cheese.
Yeah.
Sausage.
Okay.
So, but that would be a good way to do a breakfast sandwich if you're really craving, which I would always go breakfast sandwich.
I know. I love a good breakfast sandwich. We're going to stick with the breakfast and we're going to go to Dunkin' Donuts. So we know everybody needs their coffee.
Thank you for clarifying. That's the Dunkin' that you meant. We all appreciate that.
Dunkin' Donuts. Dunkin' Donuts, you're going to get a wake up wrap. A wake up wrap.
Wake up.
So you forgot the San Francisco.
Well, I just wanted to wake the wrap up.
Okay. It has your choice of protein. So whatever you want, bacon, sausage, turkey sausage, any of those options. It's 240 calories. Not bad for the entire thing with the outside is like a tortilla shell, soft one.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds good.
It does have 680 grams of sodium.
Yeah. But that's a good amount.
But it's not horrible. It would be the better option than the 2 chocolate chip muffins and a donut.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
It might taste a little different, but it's the go-to option for Dunkin' Donuts with your coffee if you're on the go.
All right, I'm going Five Guys, which
yes.
I loved Five Guys.
I loved Five Guys. I mean, who doesn't?
You're annoying. The fries are really good. The peanuts you could throw on the floor are really good.
How about that? Who does that?
I just thought that was so cool.
I know.
Like, why? While you're waiting for your burger, here's some peanuts. And it's communal. So the people before you probably had this bucket too.
Is this your nightmare?
Yeah, but I did it.
I know.
I did it all the time. And Five Guys, the burgers are really good. It's just really, really good.
I never called it Five Guys. I always said Five Guys burgers and fries. Isn't that what it's called?
Did you work there?
No.
It sounds like you're answering the phone.
Do you want to go Five Guys burger and fries?
That's a tall sentence.
Well, I had my halo on.
Oh my God.
My healthy halo.
So if you can muster up putting your pride aside and order a bunless burger at
I know.
Five Guys, which I think all of 5 of them are laughing at us, they offer a Five Guys bun-free bowl. Bun-free bowl. So that's exactly what it sounds like. It is a burger without the bun, but it has the cheese. So you're still getting the cheese. And it has the lettuce, the tomato, and all the other vegetables you could probably put on there. So a patty of Five Guys is 18 grams of protein. And it has absolutely no gluten, peanut, or MSG. Every single burger, they promise that.
Really?
Yes.
I did not know that. I should go today.
Yeah. Oh. Well, sure. So it's only 372 calories.
Okay. Bunless.
Reminder. Here, are you ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
70 milligrams of sodium.
Really?
70. This is a great low salt option.
So I wonder if this means that they are homemade and not packaged from the freezer. I find that hard to believe because usually the higher the sodium means they are prepackaged,
right?
Not real food and can be stored for a long time before using. The more sodium. That's incredible.
I don't have that answer, but it seems like it's a low preservative because they say if you want to hold the pickles because of the preservative to keep the sodium count low.
Because that comes in a container.
So they're pretty fresh. Now, with that said, It's 11.5 grams of saturated fat.
Oh.
So the saturated fat we're supposed to have per day approximately 13.
And this has 11.
And this has 11 and a half just in the saturated fat. Regular fat's 23.
Yeah.
So this, I think what that tells me though is that this is a
real
beef patty.
real piece of meat.
Yes, it's a real piece of meat.
It's a real piece of meat.
Why did that happen? Why did your face do that? Why did you have an accent? I need to know the backstory. I need to know the answers right now.
I don't have those answers for you right now. But what it does tell me is that I'm amazing.
I'm so upset. Okay. So I highly, highly recommend if you are a meat eater, go get the bun-free bowl at Five Guys. That's really not too shabby.
Yes. Love Five Guys.
Five Guys Burgers and Fries.
For so many
How can I help you?
reasons. That was good.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to Subway. Subway. So we're going turkey breast sandwich. Now this was my go-to when we lived in New York because I was old. We were always on the go. We never packed our lunch.
Yeah.
And it was a $5 foot long. Remember?
$5 foot long.
Yep. And so it was inexpensive. You could put whatever you wanted on it. You could make your own.
Right.
So of course, you can make it as healthy or as unhealthy as you wanted. But what they say to do is to get the turkey breast sandwich, the 6-inch, okay, not the foot long,
All right.
the 6-inch,
All right.
and add some healthy avocado for healthy fat and vinegar to boost the flavor. But don't get the mustards, the mayonnaise, the chipotle ranch, just go for the vinegar. And it gives it a little flavor.
That.
I know. You sort of have to. We love that, but not a lot of people do. They want the blue cheese dressing on their sandwich. You know what I mean? So you got to pare it all down.
Yeah.
And then add the cucumbers and the onions and the lettuce and the tomato. That's what makes it healthy. It's about 280 calories for a 6-inch, which is pretty good. And it does have about 760 grams of sodium, depending on what you put on it. But it is the very healthy option at the Subway.
At the Subway.
Make it your own. Make it healthy, but make it your own. So don't do you, but do you. Do you, but better. You want me to keep going?
No.
Okay.
No. I think everyone has already tuned out. And that's okay. I'm going to go to a few drinks really quickly.
What? Okay.
Yeah, it's okay. It'll
No,
be all
I
right.
know. Okay, it's fine.
So let's just keep this in mind that our max intake of sugar should be like 50 grams. 50 grams of sugar intake per day. But just keep that in the back of your mind. So a Dunkin' Donuts. Now, I don't know if you're a Dunkin' gal or
A Starbucks
boy or Starbucks fan. I don't like Starbucks. My unpopular opinion is I do not like Starbucks.
Yeah, where was that? You would have been tarred and feathered.
I forgot. But yeah, I still don't like Starbucks. So Dunkin' Donuts I do like. So if you get like their mocha swirl or the Dunkin' Donuts culotta with skim milk.
Coffee culotta.
Culotta. The mocha swirl latte, 10 ounce, is 220 calories with 32 grams of sugar. And the Dunkin' Donuts culotta with skim milk, 16 ounce, is 140 calories.
Ooh.
With 29 grams of sugar. So you're going to want to go culotta. Okay.
Yeah, you are.
Always want to go culotta.
Culotta. You guys just got to say it. Everybody say it. 1, 2, 3.
Culotta. So then if you're a Starbucks lover, a Starbucks coffee Frappuccino Light, which I didn't actually know was a thing. Light, I'm assuming, is the milk option, maybe? You're doing almond milk or oat milk or something like that.
Or less pumps of the sugar in it?
In the yeah, maybe. It's 110 calories with only 23 grams of sugar. But that is a better...
That's a lot.
Are you okay?
23 grams is a lot.
You didn't react to the 32 grams or the 29 grams we just did.
Because I don't go to Dunkin'.
Oh,
so,
my God.
so I don't care.
It's about you. So that, yes, 23 grams of sugar. But that's a better option because Starbucks Mocha Grande non-fat milk, no whip 250 calories, 34 grams of sugar.
Yeah.
So
wow.
all of these pumps, it's the pumps. Even if
Yeah.
you're not doing whip, it's the pump or the amount of pumps, I guess, that you're putting in there.
I always ask for at least 1 or 2 less pumps than they put in. So whenever I'm there, I say, how many pumps is in that? And they'll say 3. I'm like, give me 1. Just give me 1 pump. How many pumps is in that? Oh, we put 5. Okay, give me 2.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. And they'll do that.
They will.
Yeah,
they will lessen it.
yeah.
So then maybe that's the better way to go, because if you rattle off and go down all the Starbucks or the Dunkin' Donuts stuff, it's alarming.
Mm-hmm.
So if you just know, I'm not going to get whipped cream, even though that's Sunday fun day. You limit the pumps, do oat or almond milk, and maybe don't go for the 20, go for the 16. See what you really need that day. And you can really lessen those calorie counts and still have something that's like a treat.
Yeah. Starbucks, if I'm at Target with Dean, that is our treat. Like, I will get a Starbucks and ask them for 1 or 2 less pumps. I get the lowest thing, the regular coffee with 1 little pump of whatever sugar that they have, and oat milk. And that's a treat.
I mean, that pump of sugar. Unfortunately,
because of that, that's a treat. You shouldn't have like a sugary coffee every day.
Right.
You just, it comes with a lot of sugar. So that is considered a treat.
I would even say not even once a week.
Yeah. It's
every couple of weeks, once a month, maybe, if you're, really itching.
I think you think because it's a drink that it's not unhealthy, or that it doesn't really count because I'm drinking it. But you can add up the calories by drinking the calories.
That's why if you cut soda, the sugar count that you're cutting out of your daily habit or weekly habit or whatever it is huge. So it goes right to the bloodstream, let me tell you.
Last one we're going to talk about today while we're on the Starbucks. This one I'm really excited about. And I did not know this, but Starbucks rolled and steel cut oatmeal is probably the healthiest thing we've talked about today on any menu. Hopefully you grab and go when you're not driving, because you can't really eat the oatmeal as you're driving.
Yeah.
So this isn't a quite grab and go, but if you are at Starbucks and you are hungry, get the steel cut oatmeal. It comes with a little bit of brown sugar. You can choose the size of the brown sugar. So they ask you for 1 scoop, 2 scoops. Go for the 1 scoop, and some nuts and cranberries. Okay. This is 410 calories.
Okay.
Good amount for a breakfast. Only 140 milligrams of sodium.
How much protein's in that?
8.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot for oatmeal.
1 meal.
It's just nuts in the oatmeal. Oatmeal has those steel cut oats have protein in them. So that's not bad for an oatmeal.
For an on the go, didn't have time to make it. What should I get? And it fills you up. It's something that actually will fill you up. It will fuel your body, not hurt your body. So go for the steel cut oatmeal at Starbucks.
It'll stick to the bones. I would never. I can't. I just can't do it.
Yeah, you're not an oatmeal person.
I would need that to be 12 scoops of sugar, some honey, maybe some maple syrup on top, just to get the consistency of the gloop down.
I know. I'm an oatmeal fan, so.
Yeah, I can't do it. It makes me cringe.
We hope you enjoyed those healthy options at your favorite fast food dining establishments.
There you go.
I know.
That was good.
I know.
Somebody hire us.
Somebody sponsor us. Starbucks, Dunkin', Pizza Hut, Chipotle.
5 Guys burgers and fries. Oh, no.
We are, though, going to play a little game Victoria doesn't know about. Being an 80s and 90s kid, we grew up watching TV and eating fast food, because that's just what you do.
And we're still alive, everyone.
Yeah, we're trying to fix all those issues. But we're going to play a game called Slay That Slogan.
Oh.
I'm going to name a slogan to a fast food restaurant. You're going to tell me what fast food restaurant it goes to.
Okay.
Okay?
Oh, God. Okay.
I know. I'm loving it.
I'm loving it. McDonald's.
You got it. Mickey D's for the win. Taste the rainbow. This isn't a restaurant, but what?
Yeah. Lucky Charms?
No. Taste the rainbow.
Skittles.
Very good.
Skittles.
We grew up on candy too. Finger licking good.
KFC.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
KFC we didn't talk about, but that's
We
another
didn't.
one. It's a lot of fried chicken.
Don't go to KFC.
This slogan is just eat fresh.
Subway,
Yes.
eat fresh.
Wow. I would not have gotten that.
I'm doing a good job.
Every bite, a better burger.
Oh, wait.
You're not going to know this.
Every bite a better burger.
I'll give you two options.
Okay.
In-N-Out or Smash Burger.
In-N-Out.
Smash Burger.
Yeah, we don't have them here.
We don't have them here, so yeah.
I thought I knew it, but I did not.
You'll know this one. Think outside the bun. Think outside the bun.
You know, saying it again is...
Think outside the bun.
Burger King?
Outside the bun. Don't think about the bun. Think about outside of it. Oh my God. Are you kidding me right now? Think outside of the bun. It's a play on words, like think outside of the box. Gosh, darn it.
That doesn't help me with what company said.
They sell the gordita.
Taco Bell?
Yes. Taco Bell. Think outside the bun.
My God.
Because we don't sell buns.
Your way to help is just to get angry and then yell louder the same words.
When you're here, you're family.
Yeah.
You worked here.
Olive Garden. Olive Garden.
I'm not laughing that she worked there.
Oh, man, you should be.
No.
I got stories.
Have a break. It's not a restaurant.
Kit Kat.
Yes.
Break me off a piece of that
Kit Kat bar. Pepper in some fun.
Pepper some...
No, there's no song to this at all. You're making that up.
Oh, I'm thinking of your Wawa song.
I'll sing that for you at the end.
Okay. Pepper in some fun.
It's a restaurant. It's a chain.
Popeyes?
No, Chili's.
Oh, Chili's.
Because, pepper.
Yeah.
Melts in your mouth, not in your hands.
Melts in your mouth, not in your hands.
Yeah, that's what it does.
Wait, is this a
It's
restaurant?
a candy.
Thank you. Okay. Melts in your mouth, not in your hand. Mentos?
No. M&M's.
Oh, right.
God. It's the real thing.
I was doing well.
Yeah,
now I'm failing.
This is a soda. It's the real thing.
Oh, God. I don't know.
Dr. Pepper or Coca-Cola?
I want to say Dr. Pepper.
No, you'd be wrong. It's Coca-Cola.
Cool.
Have it your way.
Have it your way.
Mm-hmm.
Have it your way.
If you're a king, you can have it your way.
Burger King. I wanted to say that, but I said it earlier and you said no.
Well, because it was wrong then, but it's right now. Making it great.
Ooh. Making it great?
Yeah. It's the pizza place we never went to.
Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut
That
making
doesn't
it great.
ring a bell at all, actually.
Well, because we never went there.
Yeah.
Well, Victoria, guess what? You got 50%.
Yeah. I started off real strong.
You did not win the whole thing, but
Yeah.
you won. You got that happy, healthy halo going for you. I think I'm using it wrong.
Yeah, you are. So there was a time, if you live in the East Coast, we have a place like a 7-Eleven called a Wawa, and they were looking for a jingle, right?
No. Andrew and I are just super cool, and we were living at my mom's house at the time doing a show at the Media Theater, and we ate at Wawa a lot, so we were walking to Wawa, and we busted this out in one take.
Oh my God, I thought this was like for a reason.
No, I wanted it to go viral before things were viral. This was like in 2010 when we made this up, but we were just walking from mom's house to Wawa to get lunch because we were broke and young, and we were like, let's make up a song as we walk because we're cool.
Okay, I like my version of this story better, but the jingle, top notch.
I feel like we would be famous if this jingle actually made it to Wawa headquarters.
I have a video of both of you singing it back then.
We had harmonies and everything.
Well, let's go.
Okay, hold on. Andrew's not with me, so this isn't really that fair because I need him to... It's fine. Whatever. Okay, let me get into my... Meatball, hoagie, oregano, please. Salt and pepper, extra cheese. 10-inch toasted onions on. Sprinkle on some Parmesan. My choice. My Wawa. Guys, we made that up I live across the street from Wawa. We made it up walking across the street to Wawa.
Sprinkle on some Parmesan. So we hope you got something out of this episode, more so than this jingle, that I hope will stay in your head for a very long time. We hope that you pick some better options if you are on the go, in a bind, or just, fast food is a part of your life. There are good options to go for if you're trying to stay on track for yourself and keep your heart healthy and your body healthy. Remember to keep active, especially if you're going to go fast food, and do not get suckered into the healthy halo effect. There are better options than what they're telling you there are when it comes to like salads and stuff. So happy fast fooding. The healthy way.
The healthy way. The healthier way.
And remember, you are always fit to be real.
And always allowed to be a little extra.
My choice.
My Wawa. I feel like that's going to fly.
For legal reasons, we have to tell you that this podcast is meant for entertainment and educational purposes only. We are not healthcare professionals. For all of your health, wellness, fitness, and self-care needs, please refer to the medical professional in your life, your primary care physician, your therapist, a certified coach, whoever it may be. And then let us know what they say, because I guarantee we need to know it too. Okay? Okay, bye.